Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the first episode of Market Thoughts. I'm going to be doing this every Sunday just to kind of get a gauge what I'm thinking week to week about the market. If you guys are listening, great, but this is more of just a way for me to kind of track my progress, track what I'm thinking, so I can always go back and kind of look at what I'm doing. Um, and cool. Well, let's get right into it. The first thing, Trump just had a event where he crashed the market, so let's go to SPY. Again, trade war stuff. This was the previous trade war right here, down 21-ish%. This happened in February. So same thing I think is happening here. He is talking China again, conflict with China. We had the market drop like 3%. Let's go to daily. So big market drop back down to this 15 moving average line. We're going to see if it holds so far today on Monday because I did it a day late. It's holding. We're going to kind of see how it reacts to this line, but I'm not going to get any trades or anything like that until we kind of understand what the market's doing. Big things, usually I'm going to be looking for buys once it kind of gets back down to this 600 range. You go here over here to this info line, you go to the top, drop it down. If usually around 10%, I'm going to look to buy in here. And if it gets into another bear market around 20%, get down here at like 540-ish. Cool. Another big thing that I took away from that was the Bitcoin versus gold. I'm a big Bitcoin believer. I feel like it's sound money. I also do gold, so seeing how they react differently is always a good thing. Um, when Trump crashed the market, we had a big red candle, minor gray candles down to, see, what was it, the low? The low was 105,000 ish, down from 122,000 where they opened. Um, so big drop once Trump made that announcement, and now it's kind of reacting back upwards. Gold kind of did the opposite. As soon as they heard Trump make that announcement, gold started going up because people see it as a store of value, to put a safe place to hold their money. I think there's a misconception that Bitcoin isn't the same thing. So I think it's a good buy. Obviously, the more goes down, the more I'm going to buy in. But since we had this recent run up right here with Trump, I think there's a lot of people who bought in this area who still don't understand the mission of Bitcoin, what it truly is. So there's a lot of panic that goes on once the market goes up and down. So again, probably just waiting for this. I'm looking for buys maybe around 100,000. So I'm actually hoping the market goes down a little bit, buy a little bit more here, and then work our way from there. Gold, I'm more of a buy physical gold rather than what I call paper gold. So getting stocks of gold. So I'm just holding Bitcoin right now, and then the other thing I do is option plays. I want to shout out to Ari, Honey Drip Network. I had to get all my information from him. I think he does a great job. You guys should go check him out. Okay, so then the last thing I want to do is just do the trades that I'm in right now. First one is CNC. It's a healthcare company. I actually bought it down here back in July. Just kind of seeing how it's reacting. Right now, it's bouncing off this 100 MA line on the daily, and then kind of already broke down. So I feel like it's in a safe range to continue going. So I'm going to keep holding this just to show the financials behind it too. Go to CNC here. Financials. The big things I'm looking for here is revenue. I just want this revenue to be increasing year over year. And these are the numbers are 1,000, so this is 178 billion, not 178 million. So 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, all gaining. It's all increasing in their financial revenue of the company. I also like to look at the net income, so how much money they're bringing in. Again, want this number to continue to be trending up. This is that trailing 12 months here. So this number, I hopefully wanted to keep trending in this direction. Keeping an eye on it, but I think that especially it's going to fill this gap up to 52. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but I'm holding this till 2027. So looking to buy higher, probably going to sell out around 53-ish is my thing. And then cash flow, the last thing I like to look at, just showing that there's positive cash flow, cash coming into the company. So gaining, had a bad year actually in 2024, and now is holding. So doing an okay there. This is something I want to hold even through this downtrend through the market. And yeah, number 2 stock, we got TTD. Again, bought down here in September, starting to go up, actually rejecting this 50 EMA line, hoping it's going to keep going, but you never know. Again, I'm holding this one for a long time until 2027, so I'm feeling all right about it. Go to trade desk here. This is more of the ideal financials that we're looking at. These revenue obviously all going up in the upward direction. Net income is steadily increasing year after year, doing good there. And if I look at their cash flow statements, they are increasing in cash flow every year. So I think that's a great company to buy for a long term. Obviously, going to wait for a little bit more dip to enter, but just a company that I'm holding for right now. Last company is Bull. This one actually has been pissing me off lately, but it's holding this wedge shape that I'm seeing, so hopefully going to bounce off this and keep going. Obviously, you want to buy down here on the towards the bottom of the RSI, so how strong the market is doing. And if you look on the weekly, again doing the same thing. Had that big crash last week, but again holding because I've been holding these since July. So just looking, maybe I should enter in more. Maybe I'm just going to see how the market kind of plays out before entering these, because I want to add these 3 positions. And the only one speculative right now is FI. I like to look at FI. Let's go to their financials real quick. So again, their revenue is steadily increasing year over year. Their net income steadily increasing year over year. And then cash flow is also steadily increasing year over year. So that's kind of what I look for when I'm looking for good leaps to take. I feel 100% averaging into these over time. Gonna wait till the market kind of holds again, but once I kind of see it holds on SPY and QQQ here, QQQ had that rising wedge where it also had this downtrend on the RSI. So now it's down, breaking down also on QQQ, something similar, a little bit different lines I got for SPY. But FI, once it kind of hits the bottom on SPY, looking to enter FI here for the long term, getting some leaps there. It's got a gap to fill there, which I kind of like. And yeah, that is the basic general overview of my first market thoughts. I'm going to be doing this again every Sunday, hopefully, just giving my thoughts, giving my different opinions, and see where this goes. If any of y'all listening, I appreciate you, and we out.